every day my son comes home with some kind of creative thing that he's made, whether it's like telescopes or creatures or books that he's made out of paper. I love that he has those takeaways and we get to see that come to life in what his little brain brings to life.
Overall, what is most important to us is that Gracie has a lot of fun here. Her learning and development is apparent, but she has so much fun. So she actually says to me in the morning, like, is it time to go to school yet? And then sometimes on the weekend she'll be like, is it a school day?
We definitely appreciate all of the teachers and all the effort they put into this year, kind of getting things back to the norm.
I feel a personal connection with the teachers, staff, and other parents. It's been a very nice choice, a very comfortable choice to choose this school district.
First, we chose Sunrise Drive because it's a Chinese immersion program, and the friendly nature and the collaboration between teacher, students, and community.
I love the communication. If I email one of their teachers, I have a response before noon, and they're always in touch with me, always answering any concerns. I feel very safe with my kids being there, and I love the feeling of community that they have, especially during COVID. They actually helped our family a lot, and so yeah, it's great school district.
You think, like, you hear a school and you're like, oh, okay, he's gonna go learn, you drop him off, he's gonna learn, you're gonna pick him up. And not to be cliche, but this place is way more than a school. It's like a community. It's like all these people love on your child and they're loving him in different ways. Like he said, like the librarian and the art teacher and the music, like everybody just plays such like a puzzle piece to his education. And then you have like the families here, and you never hear a family say anything wrong about this school. Like it's like, oh, I love my teacher. The FFO was here on the first day of school and they're welcoming him, and like Wyatt said, you never feel alone. There's always someone like to say hi or like to engage with. It's not just a school. So
Good morning.
It's simple fun. You could take stuff away, and addition, you could add stuff. We're learning and reading how about stamina, about how you can do lots of things by yourself a lot of times. We're practicing our multiplication and division facts. My bar got a little bit higher every time.
Everything we did in architecture unit, where we had to measure out and make cardboard pieces to build a small tree house.
Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate.
I really like science because I like learning about science and animals. I also like math because it's fun and challenging.
Yeah, usually my favorite teachers always help me through things I don't understand.
Oh, what do you like about reading?
It's where you get to imagine and bring yourself into your own world and picture things. It puts pictures in your mind. It's really cool.
Till you feel it all around you, and I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to.
We have Spanish class, which I really appreciate. I've learned a lot from it, and I mean, like, I'm glad really to be learning another language because it'll help me out later in life.
Music. I definitely love music. But then also we're allowed to like collaborate with people and do presentations to show what we know.
These small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away somehow, but I cannot forget the way I feel right now. In these small hours, these little
then my favorite thing that we did in that class was making a Coke snowflake, which is basically, it's a fractal, which means it's never ending.
Right now we're doing the Celtic tribes simulation, and it's really fun because you can learn about like empires and like attacking Romans, and it's fun and educational, and you can also socialize and improve your social skills. I just really like harmonizing. It's just like my favorite thing when we each practice our individual parts, and then it like comes together, and it's just like really, really pretty.
And one thing I love about Orange Grove is how much the teachers care and how hard they work for us.
Everyone's really friendly and they like care about each other.
Yeah, it's like
a family.
It's like a big community where everyone's like very welcoming.
They're really understanding and willing to help you if you need anything and make adjustments based on how you're doing. So they're more focused on you.
Yeah, and you can tell that they put a lot of effort into making sure that you do well.
It's a really great school. I love the community and the culture. There's a bunch of cool, really interesting classes and opportunities. I have to say, like, field science is probably my favorite.
The hardest part is over.
Like coming into it, I had a lot of expectations, and most of them were fulfilled. But yeah, I think that a lot of the classes are a lot funner than I thought they're gonna be.
It's been great. Like, I like the school because I'm environmental school, and like just the students have been like helping me a lot, like for improving my English and stuff.
These twists and turns of fate, time falls away, but these small hours.
I really like studio art because there's a lot of creative freedom and a lot of resources you can use. And especially global issues, because a lot of the topics we cover are pretty interesting, and they like cover all parts of the world.
Right now, geometry with Mr. Smith is great. He's a great teacher. He always cares about that you do your best and try your hardest.
My favorite moments would be theater, doing both the tech and the acting. In tech, I loved that we got to experience how to use all the tools, and we really got to understand the stage, which for me, who's more interested in acting, I thought that was a really great experience to understand all the other parts that go on in a production. And then acting, I absolutely loved, and Miss Byron is so nice and so supportive, and is an amazing teacher.
Probably English right now. We're learning a lot about race and ethnicity and different religions and stuff like that, and it's definitely interesting to write about that and just learn new things. All of my teachers, they helped me a lot, and I appreciate that.
These little wonders, these twists and turns of fate, these twists and turns of fate, time falls away, but these small hours.
I also love our intro to engineering class. That's what I want to do when I get older, and honestly, Mr. Reyes makes it an awesome time.
So far, it's just been nice learning the new campus, all of the extra school activities that they have, all the new clubs. Personally, I'm in student council, and it's been great hosting the pep rallies and also the school dances.
Oh, I did basket. That was really fun. You get to like know people a lot more during like the long distance trips, and it's just fun having a team to go to.
Science Olympiad really matches with like the way you do and the things you do in school. So like each year that you learn something in science class, it matches with like a ton of the events that you can participate in. So it's nice, and you get to like interact with your friends after school, and there are fun trips, and yeah.
Some of my favorite moments probably happened during band.
during marching season after school. It was a great experience. I would definitely recommend it.
I think color guard was my favorite. It's just really fun, and like I had no skills for it at the beginning of the year, and now I would say I'm pretty good.
I enjoy coming to school every day, and that's something that I haven't really experienced before, so it's kind of really fun.
Do you know what? You're getting so many of these letters. We have one more row to go and you are knocking my socks off, friend.
You don't wear any socks.
I know, because you knocked them off. They flew right off. When someone says that knocks my socks off, it means you kind of made them go, wow.
Oh, it means like you're amazed.
Amazed. What a beautiful word. That's a brilliant word. Amazed.